Do you own a business, or are you planning to have a business? Are you wondering if how to process your mayor's permit?
Here are the list of requirements and steps in securing your mayor's permit. List of requirements for obtaining a mayor's permit in the Philippines. Application form, certificate of registration from Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC for corporations or partnerships, Department of Trade and Industry or DTI for sole proprietorships, or Corporate Development Authority or CDA for cooperatives, Barangay Business Clearance, Community Tax Certificate or CTC or Cedula, Contract of Lease if leased, or Transfer Certificate of Title if owned, sketch or picture of the business location, you needed 3 copies, Public Liability Insurance for restaurant, cinema, malls, and other establishments except sari-sari stores and carinderias, locational or zoning clearance, certificate of occupancy in building and unit, building permit and electrical inspection certificate, sanitary permit, and last, fire safety inspection permit.
Steps in securing a mayor's permit. The step-by-step process for procuring a mayor's permit depends on the local regulation and ordinance of the city or municipal where your business is located, but the general process usually involves the following steps.
Step 1. Secure the initial requirements. Accomplish application form that you may get in your municipal or city hall. SEC, DTI, CDA, Certificate of Registration, Contract of Lease or Transfer Certificate of Title, sketch or picture of the business location to show that your business is really exists and appropriate in your application of business.
Step 2. Secure permits and clearances. Each permit can only be obtained when the aforementioned requirements in Step 1 are fulfilled. Each permit or clearance is usually obtained from designated offices inside the city or municipal hall. Each specific permits or clearances are as follows. First, Barangay Business Clearance. You may get it in your barangay where your business is located. Certificate of Occupancy as a document issued by a local government agency or building department certifying a building compliance. Building Permit and Electrical Inspection Certificate. You may get it in the Municipal Engineering Office. Issuance of Certificate of Final Electrical Inspection. A certificate issued by building official to the owner or applicant as a requirement for the installation of power lines to a building or structure and certifies the completeness of the installation of electrical wirings. Local or zoning clearance issued to business owner that serves as a prerequisite document and issuance of business permit to guarantee that the business is in compliance with the zoning ordinance. Step 3. File your application form along with the other requirements to the Bureau of Permits or BP and the Business Permit and Licensing Office or BPLO at the city or municipal hall. Step 4. Procure a community tax certificate or cedula from the city treasurer's office. Step 5. An assessor will assess your application fees and you are required to have the assessment in official billing assessment or validated by BP or BPLO officer. Step 6. Submit your application requirements along with official billing assessment to the designated office.
Step 7. Pay the necessary payment fees for the permits and licenses to the cashier's office. Step 8. Obtain a fire safety inspection permit from the designated fire department by presenting your paid application requirements.
Step 9. Processing a mayor's permit. Obtain a temporary sanitary permit from the designated sanitary department by presenting your paid application requirements, depending on the local health regulations or ordinance of the city and municipality. The actual permit may be issued after completion of mandatory company office inspection and or health test for employees. Step 10. Submit all requirements along with the fire safety inspection permit and temporary sanitary permit to the designated BP or the BPLO office.
Step 11. Release your mayor's permit. What are you waiting for? Apply now!